Really? What? And you want me to do Lineker's bit as well? Son of a... Right. Everton travelled up the road to visit Leeds United, where Leeds beat Everton 1-0 with a very spurious penalty. And I met the managers. Here, where's that silly Farker hiding? Ah, so we haven't got him drawn up and colorised yet either. Okay. Boise!
Yeah, hey, big man.
I'm always all right. So go on then, tell us more about this penalty malarkey.
Come on, man. That was near a penalty. I mean, Tarkowski's arm was by his side, man. Totally natural position.
Yeah, his arm was indeed in a natural position by his side, but it was his body that was in an unnatural position.
Seriously? I mean, what do you want me to do here? Cut his fucking arms off or something?
Well, if you did cut his arms off, he wouldn't be able to give away any more penalties this season now, would he?
Hey, you got a point there, pork pie. That's a canny way of thinking, man.
If you say so. Gary? No, hang on a second. This is a catch-up segment. Opening credits! Me, Arnold Schwarzenegger, me, where's his fucking head? Me, it's Simon Greenall, me, no, he's been sacked, me, he's gone as well, wow, this shit's getting dark, me, and Maggie HB, and then the chef from South Park.
Children?
Me, no one else!
Oi, pork pie.
Oh yeah, and Joe Pasquale.
Good evening, viewer, and welcome back to episode 2, hopefully of 38, of SOTD, the animated Premier League train wreck that no bastard watches, on the channel that no bastard subscribes to, which is just how we like it. Our first outing on tonight's show witnessed the audacity of Wet Spam Uniturd as they actually turned up at their Poundland Bernabeu Stadium to face Enzo the Fairies Chelsea.
Yes, where we struck first and scored an amazing opening goal, Gary. Before continuing the game and conceding 5 goals. Oi, Potter, why are you destroying my football club, eh? You were really brilliant when you was at Brighton. Why couldn't you have just stayed there and left us alone?
Yeah, sorry about that, Paul Pye, but I don't know what to say, mate, because after last week's game, you told me to score a goal. So this week, we did score a goal and everything. But you're still angry with me.
Give me strength. Moving on, Enzo the Fairy. Congratulations on beating the team that isn't going to beat any other teams this season.
Cheer up, big boy. You look totally bummed out there. You need a livener.
We need a fucking win. Gary?
Our next game on tonight's show saw Manchester City host the mighty Spurs at the Etihad Stadium, where said mighty Spurs beat Manchester City 2-0 again. Get the fuck in. Pork Pie stopped crying and met the managers.
Psycho Pep, another game and another loss against Tottenham. I saw you a few minutes ago talking to Mario Balotelli. Did he offer you any words of wisdom that you'd care to share?
Yes, he did. He said, "Why always Tottenham, Morris?"
I see what you did there. Moving on. Ooh, it's Thomas the Frank Engine. Here, you are getting off to a flying start this season, Tommy boy. Do you think Tottenham could be the dark horse in the race for the Premier League title?
Even expected to beat Burnley, as they're a newbie team. And this week, well, it's Man City, and Spurs never, ever, ever lose to Man City. Unless, of course, we need to stop Arsenal from winning the Premier League, at which point we'll roll over like a prize-winning dog at Crafts.
You sick puppy. Gary!
Bournemouth beat Wolves 1-0, but as we do not have their managers drawn up or colorised yet, I will cop out and say Burnley hosted Sunderland and beat them 2-0. Pork Pie?
Yes?
Regis the Cheeseburger still isn't drawn up yet, Although we do have Scotty Parker from his resignation campaign at Bournemouth a few years back. Would you like to interview Scott?
No,
Why ever not?
he scares me.
Moving the fuck on then. Brentford hosted Aston Villa and surprisingly beat them 1-0. We do not have Andrews, but we do have Unai. Would you like to interview him, Pork Pie?
Nah.
We will have to up our game after the international break, Pork Pie. You do know that, don't you?
Oh, well, of course I do.
Okay. Laughnall beat Leeds 5-0. Pork Pie met the managers.
Oi, Linekeers.
Yes?
You got that silly fucker drawn up and colorised yet?
I have not.
Well, in fairness to all the other managers that we've swerved on today's show, it's back to the ghetto you go.
You really do have a problem giving me credit and respect, don't you, Pork Pie?
Shut up.
Crystal Palace hosted Nottingham Forest and the game ended in a 1-1 draw. Then Everton hosted Brighton, which ended in a 2-0 win for the Toffees at their new stadium, which takes us to West London as Fulham hosted Manure. That game ended in yet another 1-1 draw and Pork Pie met the managers.
Marco. Oi, Marco. Marco Main. I said Marco Main.
Polo man.
Oh, you've really got to get with the programme here. Marco Polo is basic stuff. So come on then. You hosted Manure, went behind, and then levelled the game. You good with that?
Oi, have you seen who their manager is?
Oh, of course I have. I interview him every week.
Here,
What?
how you getting Hollywood megastar on this gig?
Well, you wait for their acting work to dry up.
Right, can you get me his autograph?
If I wanted to, of course. But it was very sporting of you to score their goal as well as your own.
Oh, shut your face.
Charming. Moving on, Ruben Jeeves. For the first time in 15 years, Manchester United have failed to beat Fulham at Craven Cottage. And you've actually overtaken yourself this week, as from your first 29 games, you've accumulated 28 points.
Hey, watch your mouth, you insensitive prick. I never wanted this job last season, okay? I told Ratcliffe how I set my teams up. I told him United ain't got those kind of players.
Yeah, but you've had a summer window, bought in your own players, and still run like a three-legged donkey that's trying to escape from the glue factory.
Hey, you're being a joke.
And what was Fernandez playing at with that penalty shot? Did he spot a rooftop assassin and try to save someone's life instead of scoring a goal?
Hey, screw you, jack off.
Gary!
In our final game of the week, Liverpool travelled to St James's Park to face Newcastle United, where they took a 2-0 lead, lost their 2-0 lead, then nicked a late winner. Pork Pie. Ooh. Holy shit. Hey, Pork Pie.
Yes?
Man your station, Pork Pie.
I was literally there, Linekeers, waiting to interview Eddie Howe and Arnie Snots.
Fuck Eddie Howe and Arnie Snot, Pork Pie.
Have you lost your mind?
The art department has just made a late delivery.
Who have they drawn up and colorised? Come on, introduce me to the latest cast member. What the fuck? Tarkowski?
Hello, Mr. Pork Pie. Very nice to meet you, sir.
Where the fuck are your arms?
Well, the gaffer took your advice and cut 'em off, innit?
What?
Yeah, at first I thought it was a bit extreme, Pork Pie. But then, I didn't give away any penalties today, so, in Moisey we trust.
I was being sarcastic, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, Pork Pie, is there any chance you could do us a favour, please?
What do you want?
Well, I've got a sticky wicket, mate. Can you scratch my balls, please?
Straight from the bridge to the switch to the super straight from the bridge to the super swing. Straight from the bridge to the swing. To the swing, to swing. Straight from the bridge to the super straight from the bridge to the super swing. From the free ball to everybody.
Where's the motherfucking publishing?
Stick 'em, stick 'em. That's what we're doing when the fat boys tripping.
Harry Maguire!